My dear student, today we are discussing another chapter that is Haryana State Industrial and Infrastructural Development Corporation, that is HSIIDC. Before doing the introduction, we must know that there is a special objective for establishing Haryana State Industrial and Infrastructural Development Corporation. It was established on 8th March 1967 under the provisions of Companies Act 1956. HSIIDC is the nodal agency for development of industrial infrastructure in the state of Haryana. And despite being having some major objectives of HSIIDC are as follows. The first one is to accelerate the peaceful industrial development with a special pace. Means to accelerate the pace of industrialization in Haryana state. Secondly, to develop industrial and related infrastructure. Third one, to develop industrial model township IMTs, industrial estates, industrial clusters, theme parks to facilitate the development and growth of industry in the state of Haryana. Fourth one, to attract the both domestic and foreign investment in Haryana state. To support, guide and help the entrepreneurs who wish to set up industrial units in Haryana state. And sixth one objective is to provide term loan to industrial units. Seventh one, to ensure dispersal setting up of industrial units in manner conducive to the balanced regional development of various parts of Haryana. Eighth one, to promote, establish and manage the industrial units for manufacturing plant and machinery, tools, etc. to advance the industrial development of Haryana. Ninth one, to carry out the infrastructural development activities directly or through public private partnership triple P for providing infrastructural facilities like roads, bridges, water supply, power supply, sewerage, drainage, warehousing, industrial housing, parks, etc. so as to boost industrial development of Haryana. And tenth one, to promote and operate schemes for faster industrial development of Haryana, and for this purpose to carry out feasibility studies, market studies and technical surveys, etc. for industrial developments prospects. And ninth one, and 10th, 9th, 10th and 11th. 11th objective is to aid, assist and finance the industrial undertakings whether owned by the government, statutory body or private individuals and firms, etc. to promote industrial development of Haryana. And 12th one, to provide guarantee to industrial units of Haryana in connection with the import of capital goods. 13th one, to acquire land and develop industrial estates, parks, investment regions by providing adequate infrastructure made by industrial plots available to industrial units. New industrial units for the purpose of shifting an existing industrial undertaking from any other congested area or where the more population is there and the industrialized area comes within the that particular residence area, and somewhere government makes some idea to get it out of that populated area, then there is a need for shifting of one industrial undertaking from the populated area or congested area to a industrialized, favorable environment or area of that particular industrial units to manage and administer the planned industrial areas in various parts of Haryana. This is the 14th objective, to manage and administer the planned industrial areas in various parts of Haryana. Despite being the for achieving these objectives, HSIIDC is doing a better role in form of functions, or till now achievements of HSIDC are as under. The first one objective is or role played by or achieved by the HSIDC is the infrastructural development. HSIDC is the nodal agency for development of industrial infrastructure in the state of Haryana, and it requires for acquisition of land for industrial estate and new model industrial townships and industrial parks, etc. That's why there is a need for different kind of infrastructure facilities for construction of industrial development, that is provision for water supply, sewerage, drainage, development of green belts, parking lots, shopping facilities, etc. Industrial area division of HSIDC engaged in the infrastructural development activities to develop industrial estates or IMTs. Then industrial development works, there is need for maintenance and there is a need for look after of industrial divisions, that is categorized in a four parts as per the infrastructure category. The first one is primary level infrastructure, and third one secondary level. Second one is secondary level infrastructure, and third one is tertiary level infrastructure, and fourth one social infrastructure. So there are four categories of infrastructure: primary level, secondary level, tertiary level, and the social service sector. Social infrastructure is provided for. The first one is in this para is primary level infrastructure. It includes basic facilities within the industrial states like motorable roads, water supply system, electrical infrastructure for providing electricity connections, sewerage, and drainage system. These basic primary facilities are provided before offering physical possession of plots to entrepreneurs. The second one, secondary level infrastructure. Secondary level infrastructure facilities are developed after providing physical possession of the plots. It includes sewerage treatment securities like police or security forces, retired security forces may be appointed or employed. Then shopping facilities, parking space, green belts or parks, etc. Then third one, tertiary levels infrastructure. Tertiary level infrastructure facilities come up during the course of growth of industrial states as and when the viability of thereof established, and HSIDC makes provision of land for tertiary level facilities, but their development is dependent upon third parties, and it includes banking, telecom, insurance, research and development centers, and skill development centers, cargo logistics centers, and warehousing, petrol service stations, exhibition and display facilities, etc. Then fourth one is social infrastructure facilities. It includes industrial housing, healthcare, schooling, public transport linkages. These linkages may be of different mode, from air to land or water, way of linkages of transportation. And like tertiary level infrastructure facilities, development of social infrastructure is not the basic responsibility of HSIDC. But despite being having these kind of infrastructure development, the public-private partnership or through private partnership or private help or motivation needs for social infrastructure, and it makes provision for land for such facilities, keeping in view the need of the aforesaid housing for workers or the dependents of the industrial workers. And IMTs or large industrial estates are established for these applied services in the social sector also. This was the first point, that infrastructural development is the role of HSIDC, or as a function or as a achievement from till now from its establishment. The second one is development of industrial estates or industrial model township, or you may call it industrial clusters or theme parks. In there may be different form, different names for these kinds of development. Now, HSIDC is constantly making efforts for the planned industrial development of Haryana state. For this purpose, there are so many companies or industrial states have already become destination of many kinds of MNCs also, like Honda, Suzuki, Denso, Barco, Mitsubishi, Duracell, Exide, Narolac, Becton, Dickinson's, YKK, and many more are working in this kind of industrial infrastructure or estates or IMTs. Industrial model township, industrial estates, and industrial cluster developed by HSDC are as follows. The first one is IMT, Industrial Model Township, IMTs. In Haryana, industrial estate developed over in the area of more than 1,500 acres at a particular place is defined as IMT, Industrial Model Township. Various IMTs being developed by HSIDC are IMT Manesar, IMT Bawal, IMT Rohtak, IMT Faridabad, IMT Mewat Sohna, and IMT Kharkhoda Sonipat. HSIDC is planning to set up new IMTs in Gohana, Sonipat, and in Medina, Rohtak. मदीना में भी रोहतक में एक proposed है, और now work is going on from or near about to complete. Then industrial estates is the second one option for development of as objective of HSIDC. An industrial area developed over an area of up to 1500 acres at a particular place is called industrial estate. For wide dispersal of industries over the different parts of Haryana, HSIDC has developed various industrial estates located in various parts of Haryana, and industrial estates are developed by HSIIDC are located at Gurgaon, Faridabad, Kundli, Rai, Barhi, Sonipat, or Mal Bahadurgarh, Dharuheda, खोटाणा, रोहतक, करनाल, यमुनानगर, मुरथल, सोनीपत, नारनौल, साहा अंबाला, रोज का मियो, सिरसा, बरवाला, अंबाला, टोहाना, जींद, संभालका, and Kalka. So these are the established industry states of Haryana, and Haryana is doing better in terms of industrial development with this special corporation. Next, industrial clusters or theme parks. To promote industrial clusters, the development of a particular industry at a particular place, HSIIDC has developed specialized industrial parks throughout the state, and industrial clusters, theme parks being developed are IT Park, Manesar IT Park, Rai Technology Park, Panchkula Mega Food Park, Rai Export Promotion Industrial Park, Kundli Apparel Park, Barhi Sonipat, and Footwear Park, Bahadurgarh, Growth Center, Saha, Food Park, Saha, Textile Hub, Panipat, Leather Cluster, Sohna, Gurgaon. The third one role or function of the HSIDC is management of industrial estates. As per the provision of Industrial Policy of Haryana State, HSIIDC has framed a state management procedure for management of industrial estates. These procedures include terms and conditions of allotment, transfer, leasing, resumption of industrial plots, and other related procedures. Under the state management procedure, various industrial estates developed by HSIIDC are grouped in three categories named A, B, C. In the A category, industrial township membership, yeah, industrial town model township, estates, oblique parks, there may be different forms of development. Then A category includes Gurgaon, IMT Manesar, IMT Rojkamio, Faridabad, Industrial Estate, Kundali, Rai, Bahadurgarh, Murthal, Sonipat, Panipat, Panchkula, including Panchkula Technology Park. So these are the A category industrial estates. These are managed by the HSIIDC. And second one is B category. Barhi, Bawal, Karnal, Rohtak, and Samalkha comes under the B category. Barhi, Bawal, Karnal, Rohtak, and Samalkha. These are the B category states, industrial states. And third one is C category. All states other than these mentioned above मीन्स ए और बी कैटेगरी के अलावा जो कैटेगरी है वो सी कैटेगरी में कवर होता है ऑल स्टेट्स अदर देन दोज मेंशन अबव ओके एंड द फोर्थ वन फंक्शन और ऑब्जेक्टिव इज अलॉटमेंट ऑफ इंडस्ट्रियल प्लॉट्स the allotment of industrial plots is governed by HSDC as per following norms. First one for mega projects. With a fixed capital investment of rupees 100 crore and above or projects involving employment generation of more than 500 persons for category A IMTs and estates 200 persons. Industrial plots are allotted on an ongoing regular basis throughout the year. So mega projects is that project in which there is a need of employment of 500 persons and there is a need for fixed capital investment up to rupees 100 crores. In case of IMT, there is a need for 500 persons and there is a estates, then there is a 200 persons are working in that particular states is called a mega projects. The second one is for other prestigious projects having fixed capital investment up to rupees 50 crore and above in the category A state as we say rupees 40 crore and above in the category B and 30 crore and above in the category C state. Industrial units with 33% or more foreign direct investment FDI in total investment. Projects set up by the non-resident Indians or for projects being set up by the persons with disabilities. The application for allotment of industrial plots can be submitted on an ongoing basis, but these are revised or reviewed by the HSDIC on quarterly basis. So that is the why the investment purposes there is a need for capital and there is a need for some kind of persons to be employed in these industrial plots. So there is a B, C category, and third one is for other categories. Allotment of industrial plots is made after inviting applications through advertisement in no in newspapers also, and newspapers maybe Dainik Bhaskar, Dainik Jagran, The Tribune, or maybe Hindustan Times, or there may be national newspapers or a local newspaper may be used for that particular purpose. But it depends upon whether that advertisement or news approaches to the masses ultimately. The applications of industrial plots, along with 10% of the tentative price of the plot and refundable processing fees, are reviewed by the HSIDC. All commercial sites, commercial towers, complex, multi complex, shopping malls, hotels, restaurants, etc., are allotted through open auction or by inviting sealed bids. And 100% export oriented units EOUs are given priority for allotment of industrial plots in industrial state, maybe IMTs developed by HSIDC. Fifth one major function or role of the HSIDC is providing necessary information. For guiding entrepreneurs or investors, HSIDC provides counseling services. Technical experts of HSDC help the entrepreneurs in preparing feasibility reports, detailed project reports, conducting market studies, and etc. They also help the industrialist in setting up or running the industrial units in a special manner or a smooth manner. Then there is a necessary infrastructure facility is also provided by HSIDC or developed by HSIDC. The corporation published a book, let's named an investor's guide to Haryana and another atlas of industrial estates for helping entrepreneurs. Then there is a general knowledge question that what kind of information is provided by HSIDC through its investor guide to Haryana or atlas of industrial estates, which helps the entrepreneur for its economic and industrial development. The sixth one objective is to provide loan to industrial units. HSIIDC also provides various types of loan to industrial units: general term loan, equipment finance loan, working capital loan, etc. It also provides guarantee for loans taken by industrial units from other agencies. And corporation provides term loan up to 25 crore for each industrial units. And the finance division of HSIDC undertakes term lending activities such as sanction, disbursement, and recovery of loan provided to industrial units. Then there is a seventh main objective or main function of HSIDC or achievement may be there, attracting foreign investors. Since its development, Haryana State Industrial and Infrastructure Development Corporation is doing better for inviting foreign nations for attracting foreign investors to invest in Haryana. And it also coordinates the visits of foreign delegates in Haryana also and industrial projects inviting FDI of 33% or more than being set up by NRIs are given preference in the allotment of industrial plots. Eighth one, undertaking mega projects. Mega projects are playing a major role in nodal agency for setting up mega projects. HSIDC is doing very well in this regard. The major mega projects undertaken by the HSIDC in the recent years are discussed below. The first one is Kundali Manesar Palwal Expressway. Government of Haryana through HSIIDC is constructing a 4 or 6 lane Kundali Manesar Palwal KMP Expressway with a total length of 135.65 kilometers. This expressway help in smooth and quick transportation of surplus food grains, milk products, fruits, vegetables from Haryana, Punjab, Himachal Pradesh, Jammu Kashmir to other parts of the country. This expressway will bypass the traffic bottlenecks of the Delhi. The next one is Delhi Mumbai Industrial Corridor. The Government of India is developing DMIC along with the Western Dedicated Foreign Corridor from Dadri, Haryana to Jawaharlal Nehru Port, Maharashtra. It will cover a distance of 1483 kilometers and government is planning to develop 24 manufacturing cities, investment regions, and industrial areas. Along with this corridor, it aims to set up quality infrastructure in the manufacturing cities to make them global industrial destinations. The following investment regions are identified for the development of DMIC: Delhi Mumbai Industrial Corridor. The first one is Manesar Bawal Investment Region in the first phase of A, and Kundli Sonipat Investment Region Phase 2A, Faridabad Palwal Investment Region Phase 1 of the B, and Rewari Hisar Investment Region Phase 2B. The value of output in DMIC sub-region of Haryana is estimated to grow by 15 times over 30 years, period 2010 to 2040. So there is a target for this. Up to 2040, we will grow the 15 times over its development. The developmental work of phase 1A of this project is going in progress, and the main initial early bird projects of Manesar Bawal Investment Region MBIR, Manesar Bawal Investment Region. The first one is Global City Project. HSIDC has started working on global city projects in Gurgaon district over the area of 1000 acre. It will develop it will be developed as the largest facility in the country to cater the business and hospitality needs of corporate sector and innovation and knowledge industrial industries like R&D or IT services are provided. Convention centers, smart township, and will be developing this project. The second part is B part, integrated multi-modal logistic hubs. HSIDC is planning to develop logistic hubs of for consolidation point for goods movement from National Capital Region NCR to Haryana, Punjab, Himachal Pradesh, some parts of Rajasthan, etc. It will be located as Rewari in MBIR and will be developed as largest facility in North India. Containers, freight station, warehouses, container handling facilities, large parking areas, etc., will be developed in these logistic hubs. So the main objective is to develop logistic hubs through multi-modal facilities or integrated in multi-modal logistic hubs facilities in these areas. Then mass rapid transit system between Gurgaon, Manesar, Bawal to provide high speed connectivity between the industrial township of Gurgaon, Manesar, Dharuheda and Bawal. Mass rapid transit system will be developed based on metro and suburban rail systems. It will cover a distance of 130 kilometers. Third one, Amritsar Kolkata Industrial Corridor. Amritsar Kolkata Industrial Corridor AKIC is proposed economic corridor between the cities of Amritsar and Kolkata developed by the Government of India. The AKIC is proposed to develop in a band of 150 to 200 kilometers on either side of 1839 kilometers long. Eastern dedicated freight corridor is in the phase manner. It will benefit seven states: Punjab, Haryana, Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Jharkhand, and West Bengal. In Haryana, this corridor will benefit Ambala and Yamuna districts, and planning works of AKIC has been started and working on it. AKIC will help in transforming, transmitting and transforming this region into a globally competitive manufacturing investment destination. It will promote industrializations, exports, and employment in this region. The ninth one function is skill development. Skill development is one of the major objective of Haryana State Industrial Infrastructure Development Corporation. It has set up various skill development institute in various industrial model township IMTs, industrial estate for development of specific skills of industrial workers. HSIIDC has set up footwear design and development center. IMT Rohtak, I am Indian Institute of Corporate Affairs, IMT Manesar, National Automated Testing Research Project at IMT Manesar, National Institute of Design in Umri, Kurukshetra, and the Industrial and Investment Policy 2011 of Haryana had made provision for allotment of lands, plots for establishment of technical training institutes, skill development centers by public and private sector in IMTs being developed by HSIIDC. The plots will be allotted to only such institutions as are directly related to the development of skills for manufacturing sector. The tenth one function is or role is promoting entrepreneurship. That is the ultimate objective of HSIIDC or any industrial plots or industrial parks or industrial model township or any other development projects for infrastructure development is based on whether we are able to promote entrepreneurship in Haryana or not. For promoting entrepreneurship to boost industrial development, Haryana government has announced Enterprises Promotion Policy 2015. The main objective of this policy is to promote entrepreneurship, industrial development, and skill development, and to make Haryana a hub of enterprises. This policy will promote Make in Haryana program in line with Make in India program of central government. The main features of this policy is as follows. First one is promoting ease of doing business, enhancing competitiveness of industrial units, promoting balanced regional growth through geographical dispersal of industries, promoting micro, small, and medium enterprises, MSME sector, and setting a mechanism to and monitor implements the policy along with the grievances redressal of industrial or industrialists and entrepreneurs. The 11th function is village development. HSIDC undertakes infrastructure in village falling within the acquired land for its projects, and the works undertaken by HSIDC include creating, upgrading road network, supply of water and street lighting, school infrastructure, medical centers, health facilities, etc., so that the development areas will be benefited by that kind of investment. Then last one, 12th function is sports activities. HSIDC no doubt has introduced the policy to recruit the national and international players to promote sports in Haryana. And presently, corporation has a volleyball team which has many accomplishment to its credit. And HSIDC has also developed Manesar Golf Club also. So in parallel, the HSIDC is doing for sports activities also. There are some failures of HSIDC, or you can some limitations of HSIDC. There is a need for further improvement in weaknesses of HSIDC. We will discuss later on. And now we are discussing failures of HSIIDC. Despite above stated achievements of HSIIDC, it has failed in certain aspects. The main failures of HSIIDC are discussed below. The first one is non professional management. The administration and management of HFC is in the hands of civil servants and other government officials who may lack in professionalism, skill in undertaking techno feasibility surveys, project management skills, investment management skills, etc., are not professionally completed. It means there is a need for professional expertise for the management of these kind of corporations in terms of financial management, in terms of human resource management, in terms of project generation or project ideas and project development or a holistic package for that kind of industrial estates. There is a need for qualified human resource like Dr. Subhash Chandra is here for testing or identifying, analyzing the feasibility projects of Haryana I advise to the government of Haryana, or I may be indirectly guide to the Haryana state government for how we can develop Haryana as a hub for industrial growth and sustainable development. It depends upon whether the HSIDC is developing in the all region of Haryana. There should be a development project for central Haryana. जैसे जींद डिस्ट्रिक्ट है, that is the center of Haryana, and there may be a holistic development package for all Haryana for employment purposes. There is a north, east, west, north, south, and central zone of HSIDC, keeping in view the development of overall Haryana and employment opportunity for all over Haryana, so that youth of Haryana can get employment. And there should be a employment opportunity only for Haryana youth. Maybe 80% or 90% Haryana must get benefit for employment on these type of opportunities established in form of industrial estates. So there is a need for a complete package or some kind of development in this area. The second one is biased allotment of industrial plots. HSIIDC in the nodal agency for allotment of industrial plots in industrial estates, IMTs, theme parks, industrial clusters. The application for industrial plots are scrutinized by HSIIDC, but many entrepreneurs complain of biasness in the allotment of industrial plots. May a time the feasibility reports are not properly analyzed and plots are allotted in the an irrational manner. There is a need for thinking on this kind of a approach should be a rational approach. There should be a proper standard operating procedure for allotment of industrial plots, and there should be a standardization. There should be a great capitalist, great academicians, or great knowledgeable persons must be involved in that kind of process, so that they get a better feasibility report for a project, and research and development should be done in this manner, or availability of raw material, availability of labor, availability of human resource, and the availability of customers also be checked out for this purpose. And in all manner there should be a standardization of allotment of industrial plots. Then the graduates or postgraduate or professional degree students must be promoted as entrepreneur. Rather illiterate peoples are doing that kind of formality of international business, and they are getting loan from the banks and they are misusing the funds, and after that they are declaring their business as insolvent, and there is no ability of promoting that kind of industries, or there may be only a plots in the name of that kind of irrational persons, as we knew in many news that allotment of industrial plots has been malified or mal allotment. So that is the point, that in what sense we can develop Haryana as entrepreneurship development, that is lacking behind. There should be a rational approach. University is full of intellect, but that intellect is not used for. I advise to the government of Haryana to have in this process or standard operating procedure, there should be some intelligent academician like me. I can guide the government in advance to do this in an effective manner. Then failure in achieving balanced regional industrial development. HSIIDC has not been much successful in overcoming regional disparities among various regions of Haryana. With regard to industrial development, most of the industrial state township cluster developed by HSIIDC a few regions like Gurgaon, Faridabad, Manesar, Bawal, Panipat. There is only a mushroom growth at a particular place. Other regions have been ignored, or you can say other regions have not been benefited with that kind of industrial development states. Then fourth one failure, or you can say there is a limitations, political interference. No doubt, political guidance is very much needful of the industrial development or need for development of industrial growth in Haryana. But HSIDC is a state of owned and state controlled units, एंड क्योंकि 100% इसकी इन्वेस्टमेंट जो हरियाणा गवर्नमेंट की है, द वर्किंग एंड डिसीजन मेकिंग ऑफ एच एस डी सी इज अफेक्टेड बाय द पॉलिटिकल मोटिव्स, रेड टैपिज्म, bureaucratic hurdles. It negatively affect the efficiency of HFCs, Haryana Finance Corporations also, and maybe HSIDC may be not properly in a efficient way to work for. Then poor maintenance of industrial estates. Fifth one failure is HSIDC develops infrastructure in industrial estates, IMTs or industrial clusters, but the maintenance of the infrastructure facilities like sewerage, drainage system, grain belts, parks, roads or parking space or water supply, etc. is maybe not up to mark, or maybe could be of average quality, or may be called as very poor somewhere. It hinders the smooth functioning of industrial units operating in industrial states. So there is a need for proper maintenance of these kind of industrial states continuously. Then limited financial resources. No doubt finance is a very important factor for development of its own, like HSIDC. HSIDC is a government owned corporation and its shares are owned by the Haryana government. It has not raised financial sources from the general public. Limited financial resources have hindered the growth of HSIDC. Seventh one point is not much successful in attracting foreign investment. Although HSIDC has been successful in attracting Haryana as a hub for in foreign investors like Manesar, Gurgaon, Faridabad, but still the flow of infra in foreign direct investment in industrial plots developed by HSDC in other parts of Haryana is very thin. Then there is a balance between the development of this kind of regions. So there may be a holistic project नॉर्थ हरियाणा के लिए, साउथ हरियाणा के लिए, ईस्ट हरियाणा के लिए और वेस्ट हरियाणा के लिए और सेंट्रल हरियाणा के लिए. Even there may be a northeast zone, there may be east south zone, there may be west south zone, or there may be north east zone or northwest zone. So there is maybe a holistic package for development of Haryana, so that industrial development go through these kind of processes, and overall development of Haryana should be done in a balanced manner. The next problem is poor monitoring of loans. It provides loan to different entrepreneurs or units. Then financial statement of borrowers, physical inspection of borrowing units, appointed nominees in the board of directors or borrowing industrial units. HSIDC have a very weak system in this regard. The poor follow-up of loans by HSIDC has resulted in this misuse of borrowed funds by industrial units, and poor monitoring of loans also results in bad debts. This is the because of we are not able to motivate the graduates of Haryana or postgraduate or professionals or MBAs or maybe some kind of expertise in Haryana for its development of entrepreneurship and states units for the development of Haryana, and it will boost employment opportunity and नौकर नहीं मालिक बनो। ये मैं एडवाइस देता हूँ हरियाणा गवर्नमेंट को और सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट को कि नौकर नहीं मालिक बनो। एक ऐसी सोच के साथ यूथ को अपने साथ जोड़ना है और उसको मोटिवेट करना है, जिससे वो एम्प्लॉयमेंट अपॉर्चुनिटी भी जनरेट करें और एक अच्छे एंटरप्रेन्योर बन के अपने कंट्री के सामने आएँ और अपना बिजनेस करें, अपने इंडस्ट्रियल मैन्युफैक्चरिंग रखें, बनाएं, यूनिट बनाएं और ऑनेस्टली क्वालिटी प्रोडक्शन में इन्वॉल्व हों और स्टैंडर्ड ऑपरेटिंग प्रोसीजर को फॉलो करें, गवर्नमेंट को टैक्स भी दें। और एक गवर्नमेंट ने स्टैंडर्ड सिस्टम प्रोवाइड करवाया है पिछले 5-10 साल 5 सालों में। छठा साल हरियाणा गवर्नमेंट का चला हुआ है। दिस इज़ अ वेरी गुड गवर्नमेंट एज कम्पेयर टू अर्लियर गवर्नमेंट्स इन टर्म्स ऑफ इट्स standardization, its quality orientation, its promotion for entrepreneurs, and promoting India as a nation of youth for entrepreneurship and employment generation. And thank you all for learning or establishing a link between teacher and a student so that I can teach you in an effective manner. Thank you very much. Now, there is a question whether HSIDC has played a significant role in the industrial development of Haryana. Do you agree with this statement? Then the student must know about what is HSIDC and what its objectives, what are its function या role क्या है और इसके achievements क्या हैं, and then there is a what kind of limitations of HSIDC is, or we call failure of HSIDC in Haryana must be discussed in for answering this statement. So this is maybe a question in form of like write a detailed note on Haryana State Industrial and Infrastructure Development Corporation. So student must learn from this chapter. It is a very important chapter for examination point of view. Thank you very much.